All right, hello everybody. Welcome. Hey AJ. Okay. Ava, AJ, Tigger Pop, Padraki, Sandwich. First one in. Wait, did she leave? Now I got nobody? I got 0 people? All right, well, look, since that's the case, even though I'm gonna have visitors. Emily Schumann. Did Schumann, did you used to make shoes back in your day? Your family? Okay, there you go. All right, I got 4 people. Friday we had a good amount of views. It was way over 100. It's great. I'm hoping to get 200 every single video. Corbin's here. Corbin's in the house. Omar's in the house. He's always in the house. Okie dokie, let's talk. Today's Monday. I'm gonna pump you guys up some motivational Monday stuff. All right, I hope everyone had a really good weekend. It was Easter weekend. Easter Sunday was yesterday. I hope it was a very blessed Sunday. I hope you spent plenty of time with your family in a different way than you usually do, because everyone's spending a lot of time with their family, which is extremely wonderful. That's one of the good things that came out of this. There's always something good that comes out of every situation. But this particular Sunday, Easter Sunday, I hope you spent time with your family, talked about faith, talked about your religion, talked about your happiness and your love for each other. So, but now we're back to work, back to Monday. When I say work, even though some people are not working, maybe your parents may not be working during this time, and you are not going to practice at that time, you still can work. Everyone can still work, even if they're not at physical work. You can do things for yourself personally. You can do things around your house. You can read books. You can study. You can sharpen your sword. That's a metaphor for improving yourself. Lots of things you can do. Now this week's theme is going to be on responsibility. Now it's going to be a flashback. A lot of my themes are usually flashbacks of things we talked about in the past here at the Coaches Lineup. I'm going to bring back responsibility. Now does anybody, if you know what responsibility means, don't look it up in Google, and don't, remember, when you define, this is a life tool, never define a word with a word. Okay, so you can't say responsibility means being responsible over things. That's not the definition of responsibility. You cannot use the same word to define something. So if you know what responsibility is, put it in the chat. If not, I'm gonna ask you on What's the Answer Wednesday. Okay, taking ownership, that's actually a really good response. Jaden, of course Jaden would have an answer. Good job, man, but that's not it. Yes, it's kind of it, but you're really close. All right, so responsibility is taking action over the things you have control of, okay? So taking action over the things you have control of. And an example of that would be if you are responsible of the dishes. That is your chore. The dishes sit there if you don't do anything. If you do nothing, the dishes sit there and they rot and they smell and they make your whole family upset because you never did the dishes because you were responsible of them. So you have to take action by doing the dishes, and you are the only person that has control over that because that is your responsibility, okay? A gymnastics example would be you're responsible for working hard, thinking positively, and being individually reliant, okay? In this current situation, right now, you are responsible to train hard because you made a promise to us. We talked about integrity. That was our 2 weeks ago, or was it last week's theme? I don't remember anymore. All these days and time is all mushed together like a spaghetti meatball right now. But I think it was last week we talked about integrity because character was our topic last week. So you have the responsibility to work hard this week, every day during the week, 5 days a week. You have the responsibility to work on your flexibility, your strength, your handstands, and anything else that in regards to your training. You have a responsibility to think positively. You have to remember that. That is your responsibility because you made the promise and you have to have integrity towards that promise. Don't forget to stay on a schedule. Don't skip workouts. If you feel like you want to skip, say tomorrow I will skip. I'm not going to skip today. Then do it after. Guess what? You won't what? You won't regret it. You'll never regret working hard. You must be responsible. This is your issue that you have to take care of. It's not your parents' responsibility. It's not Coach Zander's responsibility. It's not Coach Nick's responsibility, Coach Nelson, Coach Christie. It's not the United States of America Gymnastics, USAG's responsibility to make sure that you work hard. It's only your responsibility. If you do not work hard, if you do not push yourself, if you don't scan your schedule, don't wait for your mom to tell you, hey, it's time for you to work out and do your stretch. You do it. Don't wait for anybody. It's your responsibility. Don't let anybody be on top of you to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. You're the only person that should do that. You should do it because you have discipline. We talked about self-discipline. That was another theme of the week. So make sure you understand that you have to take action of things that you have control over. And that is your exercises. That is your workouts. But it extends more than that. As we know, we don't just talk about gymnastics here. We talk about character. You have a lot of things that you're responsible of. A lot, even as a child. You're not just responsible of your gymnastics in your school. You're also responsible of being a friend to your friends. You're responsible of being a friend and a nice person to your brothers and sisters. You're responsible of being kind and respectful to your parents. You're responsible of keeping your room clean. You're responsible of doing your homework. You're responsible of doing your chores. You're responsible of being kind to people you don't even know. You're responsible of picking up trash even when trash is not yours. You're responsible of a lot of things in your life. So because realize there's a lot of things that you can take action over. Also realize that during this time, we need that more than ever. Don't let this quarantine time, this coronavirus season that's gonna be over, we're all gonna be back and everything's gonna be okay, but don't take this time to get the worst out of you. Take this time to be a better person, to step it up, to improve yourself every single day through self-development, through taking the responsibilities, taking action, and with Jaden's words, taking ownership of everything around you in the most positive way you can. Because when you do that, you realize that you have more responsibility than you think. Because you have more control over, you have a lot of control over a lot of things, a lot more than you realize. So take that opportunity to do the right thing. And it begins with your self-discipline in your workouts. So have a good Monday. I hope you've already started your workouts today, and I hope you've already done all your responsible tasks. And have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm gonna say team, so get ready, start putting in the chat the G, the U, the S, the A. I better start saying it right about now. Looking good. We got AJ Verdrack with the G. We got LeBron with the G. We got Emily Schumann, Sarah Proper with the G. Verdrack with the S, Proper with the S. Ornella, Ornella with a Y, what the? Leslie, oh, we got Amanda, Zach, Nyla, good, looking good. All right, team, see you guys.